Hello everyone, this is Gail from Gail's Upstairs Studio. I hope you're all doing well. This video will be my 100th video that I've uploaded to YouTube. So I thought I'd take just a second to show just a few pieces. We've done this to an extent before, but just to show a few pieces that I've done on the channel. In the big scheme of things, I suppose that 100 videos isn't a huge milestone for most people. But for me, it is. I never would have guessed that I had 30 videos in me, let alone 100. This was my son's idea. He kept gently suggesting it many times over a couple of year period, and I finally said yes to do it, and we uploaded our first video on the first weekend in September 2022. And now it's June of 2024. And I would have never guessed we would have gotten this far. I want to thank him specifically because this was his idea, but it wasn't just an idea. He is my editor as well. He takes care of all of the technical stuff. All I have to do is record what I'm doing. And he edits it nicely, and he's really great for ideas when I can't come up with one, which has been surprisingly not very often. And I also want to thank my husband because he makes it a point to be my first view and my first like on as many videos as he can. So I thank him for that. And my family and friends that have been very supportive. YouTube isn't something that was on any of our radar really, so it's kind of new, but everybody's been very supportive, and I really appreciate that, and I appreciate all of you who've been watching this whole time, and newcomers as well. I also thought I would show you something that I have purchased for myself to kind of commemorate this occasion, but to also help for planning in the future. Going to take all of this off first. I needed a new journal, or I wanted a new journal, a larger one. I will show you the one I have, which I love. This is actually a Voyager's notebook, and it is a nice size for on the go, for daily writing, which I have used it for right before I started this YouTube channel. I believe I had started this, and this is, I don't know how many, I think this is probably my 5th or 6th set of inserts for here. When I bought it, it came with different kinds of inserts, and I didn't use anything except just the lined, but I'm at a point now where I think I would like to switch it up a little bit, and I'd also like to go larger. The one thing this isn't good is sketching and writing a lot, because it is small, it doesn't lay particularly flat, and what's in this box will. This isn't really an unboxing because I've already unboxed all of this and I have been using it, and I'm going to show you how I'm using it. This is from the Wanderings Company, and this is the box it came in. It came very well packaged, and it came from Amazon, if anybody's wondering. And it had plastic on it, and this paper on it. And then you just take the tie off, and the paper slides right off. And this is what it looks like. I'm not sure how well it's showing up on camera. But the logo is embossed down here in the corner. It's very nicely done. It came with 3 plain paper inserts, and I searched Amazon a little further and I found a package of 3 dotted inserts and a package of 3 lined inserts. And this is how I'm going to be setting it up. I will show you. This first section is what I'm calling a creative journal, but really what I'm using it for is some creative writing, maybe some quotes here and there, but also if I have an idea, kind of sussing it out and figuring it out, and other art related things. And it's creative because I might doodle in it, I might write a song in it, who knows. But it allows me to kind of have a place for anything I'm thinking of at the moment. And you'll notice that there's some washi tape here. Purchased this from Amazon as well. And there's a whole box full of different widths of washi tape, but they're all kind of in the same vein of like vintage florals, and they all kind of coordinate together. So I bought that to use with this book. I also bought these stickers. They're vellum stickers, and they're not from the same company, but I did get them from Amazon. But they're kind of the vintage florals like the washi tape is. And I've used them already, as you can see. I've used them here, and I've already started using this section. And I'll point out here that I keep a pink pen and a green pen with this book at all times. And if I happen to have an idea for like a personal art project that I write in here, I mark it with pink. And if I have a YouTube video idea, I mark it in green. That kind of makes it so I don't have to keep a separate list. If I need an idea, I can just come back through and see what kind of ideas I might have had in here and find it very quickly. So that's that section. And then this is an old watercolor painting that I never framed, so I just adhered it to here. Sketching and doodling, and I've only got 2 things in here right now because they actually are sketches for a couple of projects that I have coming up. But that's what this whole section will be, and maybe doodling too. And on the inside back cover of this, Mother's Day just passed, and this was a card from my mother-in-law. She never forgets me on Mother's Day, which I really appreciate, so I put that there. And this card was from my daughter, so I put it there. And now we get to the YouTube planning section. So I dug through my stash and I found a bunch of old planning stencils that I've had. So I've dug those out, and I'm going to be using those for this section. And it isn't too interesting yet, and there isn't a lot in here yet, but I do have June all done. This is to write each video that I have planned for the month. You'll see that this is 100th video right here, and I've got the calendar month marked out at the bottom and some notes on the side, and I added some stickers. And this page is for me to have my description and my title written for each of my video, and any extra notes that I want for the month. And I have a section for goals for the month, some of that for YouTube and some of it for just regular art stuff or projects or deadlines that I'm up against. And this is a habit tracker that I used a stencil for in here. I'm trying to see how many days a month I can actually take time to practice sketching, because that's something I'd like to get better at. This month they didn't do too badly so far. Nothing major, but something on those days at least. And I've just started this page for July. I haven't gone any further. So because I got a 3-pack of each, I can fill this book this way 3 times. So that, I think, is a very good thing to have going forward. I'm also getting pretty close to 1,000 subscribers, and I'm trying to track that a little closer. So I absolutely love this, and I've very much enjoyed using it already. Like I said, I liked my old one, and I'll still use that for day-to-day things, but I really, really enjoy this book. Well, I want to thank you all again for watching, and for those of you who have commented and asked some really cool questions. I like interacting about questions about how I do things. That's a great thing for me. And for all of you who have subscribed and all of you who have viewed and liked, I truly, truly appreciate it. And we have all kinds of plans yet to come, so stay tuned. I hope you like this video, and I'll see you next time.